Hi, my name is Aggie. This is the YouTube channel called Hey, You're Doing That Wrong. And I will explain all of that while we go. So what I'm going to do today is a tutorial of how not to do your makeup. I wanted to make a YouTube channel called Hey, You're Doing That Wrong because I spend a lot of my time doing things incorrectly and then undoing them and then redoing them until I get it right. And there's a lot of reasons for that. So I thought it would be entertaining for you guys if there was a channel where I recorded some of the things that I do wrong. So I wanted to have like a GoPro and be able to record while I'm doing my activities day to day, because then I would have content for you guys. But I never got a GoPro, and then it's really hard to do a video if you're trying to do something. It's hard to do a video if you're trying to hold one hand. So I will try to get a GoPro at some point, but for now I found a way to do a video that that we can I can use my little phone. Let's see here. I'll try to show it to you. I got one of these cool flippy phone things. I got that for Mother's Day. So it'd be cool to go ahead and set that kind of on the vanity and show you how I do my makeup. And the reason why you shouldn't do it this way is probably because you don't want to get an eye infection, really. I mean, I'm terrible about keeping my makeup hygienic. I do wash my makeup brushes with dish soap. I don't know if that's the right way to do things. But anyway, so I'll go ahead and start, and I will just be explaining to you why I spend so much time doing things wrong. So this is, I'll show you my vanity real quick. This is my vanity. I keep all my, it's kind of cool. So, first things first, this is my makeup brushes. I made this little pouch for my makeup brushes. It's got these little buttons on them on the sides to close it up. And this is Star Trek material that I just folded. And then this piece of elastic actually just came on a new pair of socks that was given to me for Christmas. This was wrapped around the it was packaging. This was packaging, and so I it's just a piece of elastic that I sewed. So that's where I keep my makeup brushes. I do try to keep my makeup brushes at least from getting cat hair on them. That is one thing that I have is cats, and that's not always very clean, to have cats around. So I washed my makeup brushes with dish soap, as I said, and so some of them are wet, and I actually like my makeup brushes to be wet when I do my makeup, and I don't know if you're supposed to do that or if that's just me, or if there's probably even a reason why you're not supposed to do that. I don't know, but so my primer is Smashbox Intensify, I guess. I think it's always for your makeup. It's always about what primer you use. That's how you get to have the makeup that looks nice and stays on. And I had to admit that I sleep in my makeup and it looks the exact same the next day. You're not supposed to sleep in makeup, I know that much. But I've been doing it for so long because I am lazy to clean it off, and I couldn't even figure out how to clean it off for this video. That was the first thing I did wrong, was try to do a makeup tutorial when I already had makeup on. Dumb. And then I tried to clean it off, and I've never really tried to clean makeup off really before. I'm 39 years old. You would think that I might have some experience with that, but I don't. I know that you can buy the little wipies from the store, and I couldn't figure out how to get the makeup off. I actually ended up using coconut oil on my eyelids to get, and I just rubbed it all over, and that got it off. I don't know if you're supposed to rub coconut oil all over yourself, all over your eyeballs, because maybe that will get in your eyes. I have no idea, but anyways, so I'm gonna start by priming. Just as with anything, any art that you're gonna do, if you're gonna paint a wall, if you're gonna paint, you always need to prep the surface, and that's what the primer is for. This keeps the eyeshadow on really good. This is a good brand. My sister gave this to me. Thank you, Erica. Yeah, I like this one. I've had a few favorites over time, but this is one of my favorite. So the reason that I do things wrong so often is a combination of many things. Number one, I have neuro-developmental disabilities and cognitive disabilities. So I don't think things all the way through, usually. And so I get caught up getting halfway through something and realizing that I messed up because I didn't think about something. And so I end up having to undo it and redo it. And I honestly spend most of my time undoing things that I did wrong and then redoing them. It's very time consuming. I do not learn from repetition, so that's neat. Most of us do learn from repetition, and I am not one of those people. So you can learn from doing something over and over, and I cannot. I learn from consequences becoming greater and greater. And honestly, the consequences have to be it has to hurt before I really get something. So that is a little bit about why I do things wrong. Another reason. I won't read how to do, so I have a hard time reading. And so I won't read how to do it first. And I'm not patient enough to watch a YouTube video. And honestly, I only started watching videos kind of recently, in the last couple months. I refused to hit play on anything for like ever. And then finally I did start to watch some YouTube videos, but not instructional ones. It would behoove me to watch some instructional YouTube videos every once in a while so that I knew how to do something, but I never do. That is not my style. I just jump in. I just jump in and start doing things, whether I know how to do them or not. I'm not shy to do that. I'm not afraid to do that. It does cause more problems. It does cause a lot of problems to always be redoing everything. But, so I put primer underneath here too, and I'm getting it all up in my eye while I do this. This is another reason, like, I want to use a makeup brush to get the primer on, but honestly, I feel like I can never get it even when I do it that way. And so I use my fingers, and I get my fingers all up in my eye, and I'm like smashing like primer into my eyeballs and stuff like that. It's terrible. But that is why you are not going to do your makeup the way that I do it. I'm gonna try to get it even, the primer even. It's hard if you can't get it quite the same on both sides, or if some parts are thicker than others. It does cause the eyeshadow to look kind of funny. It's funny, I use ChatGPT quite a bit because of my disabilities. I use ChatGPT quite a bit to figure things out, and I asked ChatGPT to slow down because it's always interrupting me when I'm trying to ask it a question. It will interrupt me in the middle of the question, and I get so upset. I told it, you need to wait 6 seconds when I finish speaking to answer. And so now, when I finish talking, and then ChatGPT answers, and I told it to talk like me, and it started saying all the time. That's awesome. Okay, so primer's on. Of course you can't see that. It's just nude color. Some of the best primers I've ever used were white. But right now I just happen to have this Smashbox. I love the Smashbox, even though it's a nude color. Anyway. Okay, so I think I'm going to start out with pink. With pink on my eye, what is this called? Eyebrows. Okay. I'm not stupid, though. So I do have disabilities. I'm not stupid. I am slow, though. So it just takes me a long time to come up with words that I'm trying to say. It takes me a long time. When I hear something, it takes me a long time to process it. And when I see something, it takes me a long time to process it. So I have delayed auditory and visual processing, which basically just means I'm slow. I'm not dumb. So, this is a really cool palette that I have. It's one of my favorite. It's called Kaleidoscope. It's all dirty. See? Don't do that. And Rock Hard Nugs is not the palette. The Rock Hard Nugs is a sticker that my friend put on that. Weed is legal in Alaska. That's where I hail from. So I want to do a nice. I'm trying to figure out which makeup brush to use. That would be nice. Maybe, what do you think about one of these little slanted ones? See, it's got little cat hairs on it and stuff. I think I'll use this slanted one, yeah. So, I'm really glad I can do this. My daughter has a YouTube channel, and she really loves doing her content, and she's been encouraging me for so long to make some content for my YouTube channel, and I just always have an excuse. Usually it has to do with don't have a GoPro, don't have a way to record myself. But when I got this new little flip phone thingy for Mother's Day, I thought that this is a great opportunity. I'll tell you something I do right. I know I do a lot of things wrong, but I have this beautiful vanity. My honey got it for me, and I put it together. It took me months to finally get it all put together. We started pulling out the wooden slats and the screws. It had a bag of screws this big, and all these wood just everywhere. You wouldn't believe how much wood just covered my floor. When we took all of this vanity out of the box, it was crazy. But I'm super proud of myself for getting it put together, and I am super thankful to my honey. He's awesome. That's another thing I'm doing all right. Yeah. Thankful to my honey for getting it for me. So, what I'm doing right now is just putting. I'm just covering my eyebrows in this pink color. And then, so that's what that looks like. And then, that's not all that it looks like. There's a little bit more to it than that. So what I do next is use a darker color. My sister Erica got me this one. The kaleidoscope one is my friend Nordica's. She's awesome. And then my big sister Erica, she gets me makeup. She got me that Smashbox primer, and then she got me this. She actually got me quite a bit of my makeup palettes that I use. And there's some other people that like to get me. I don't think I'm trying to think about any of these makeup palettes that I have bought myself, and I really haven't. People know that I love doing bright makeup, and they know that it looks crazy, and so when they think of me, they think of that makeup, and they that's what they end up getting me as gifts usually. So most of my makeup was gifts. So what I'm doing now is taking a darker purple. So I put pink, and then I took a darker purple, and I'm just gonna put a little bit of that in there to give it some depth. There. I don't know. What do you think about, okay, that's this light around the vanity. So there's like a bluer looking one. I don't know if that makes it easier to see. There's like a yellow one. And then there's this one. I feel like that's the one. If not the first blue one. We'll just go with that. Okay. Next, what I like to do is some bit of gold. Now, over the years, my makeup has changed little by little bit. And it only gets more extreme as I go over the years. I'm like 39 years old now. And I've been doing this since I was like 12 maybe. When I was 12, I put half green and half pink on my eyes, and I went to McDonald's, and somebody told me that they loved it, and that just created the monster that you see today. Colored eyebrows. I've got all of these. This is mascara and eyeliner. All these colors, like neon colors, for my eyelashes, and so it just gets worse and worse all the time. So it goes little bit by little bit though. So the first thing I want to do today right now, today, it's the middle of the freaking night right now. But the first thing I want to do is some gold to make this arch look defined and beautiful. I don't know why it does that, why it looks so good that way, but it does. I'm always messing with this thing. I'm going like that and playing with it, sorry. Another thing is I forgot what I was going to say. That's okay. We don't need to remember everything. I decided to listen to some upbeat music so that I'm in a good mood. I'm just not sure what color I want to do next. I think I'm gonna do orange. So first I'm gonna color this what is that called? Make this all gold right there. And then I think I'm gonna go with orange next. Okay, so sometimes when I cut the gold in, I see that I've done the purple too soft. You see that it's too soft right there, so I need to do it a little bit darker. I don't remember where I put that brush. I really don't remember where I put it. That's okay. No, that's not okay. I need to find it. To show you how we get along. Things like this frustrate me. Okay. I found it. I had put it back. And I spend quite a lot of time also looking for things that I've lost. But when it is impossible for me to find them is when they're right where they're supposed to be. Then I'll never find it. There we go. See, that looks better. It was too soft before. And then the gold looks very nice. And then I'm going to try to do orange next. See, it takes me a long time to come up with the word that I'm trying to say. That is a huge side effect of some of my medications. It's called tip of the tongue, and it means that I have a hard time saying the word that I mean. I don't know why exactly it works like that, but cool. I am having a hard time resisting the urge to sing while I'm doing this, and I certainly don't need anybody listening to me sing. Jeepers. But it's hard not to sing along to songs when I listen to them, I guess. Okay, so there's orange. And then let's do green. I made this green. I made it out of other eyeshadows because it's almost gone. But I made it out of other eyeshadows that I mixed together and then pressed. I did that because I could never find a green that was bright enough. Most of the greens that you encounter are always like these, I'll show you. These like fern, forest greens, you know, these darker colors. And so this one, I put a lot of luster in there, a lot of, what's that called? Yellow. A lot of yellow, actually gold and yellow, in with the green. And I mixed it up and made that. I don't know if you're supposed to, make your own eyeshadows either. It works out for me if I need a color sometimes to make one, but that's how I did it. I don't know if there's a better way, if there's some cool way to press eyeshadows or anything, but this is what I did. Okay, I never know what brush I really am using. This is why you don't do your makeup like me, is because I never know, like, oh, use a chisel brush, oh, use this other brush. I don't know, dude. All I know is I get a lot of eyeshadow falling into my eyes, and I bet that if I knew what brush to use, or if I knew something, that maybe that wouldn't happen. But you see how red my eyes are is because I usually have so much eyeshadow inside of my eyes, and primer, eyeshadow, all of it, all in my eyes. I should not have done this video while my nose is so runny. I think I'm developing allergies later in life because I was just thinning out my flowers. I planted too many seeds, so I'm thinning them out. And my nose was just running like crazy the whole time. It was nuts. I never had allergies before, so I'm guessing that's an allergy that's new. And then my eyes were burning and red, and so I'm guessing I'm dealing with that. Oh, see, isn't that? I just love this color. And even this color that I made didn't used to come out this bright green color. It would come out like more of a olivey kind of a color, even before. But once my big sister gave me the Smashbox primer, this green started coming to life. I mean, it's just amazing. I love it. So there is something else that I have a really hard time doing when I do my makeup every single time. And that is getting that wing when I line, getting that wing the same on both sides. I have no idea how people are able to do that so easily, or maybe not easily. Maybe they just maybe they just looking pro, but maybe it's really hard. I don't know. But I'm going to be trying to do like a blue now. Actually, I think I'm gonna add pink. Okay, this palette is Morphe by Jeffree Star. I don't know how you say it, but Morphe by Jeffree Star. Oh no, that's not the one I want. Shoot. That one and the one I am gonna use, which is Morphe by James Charles. That's the one I want. My friend Sierra gave that to me. She's the admin in my mom's group, and that group is really important to me. And she's a total sweetheart, and she also, thinks about my makeup and stuff, and got me these 2 palettes. I could not believe it that she got me those 2 palettes, the Jeffree Star and the James Charles palettes. It was a couple years ago, but I still use them like every day. Because look at this. Look at how beautiful that is. This color is amazing. I mean, they're all great, right? But this one is like the pinkest of all the pink. That's fun. Adding some pink into there. I wasn't expecting to do that. I'm obviously used that pink so often because of how beautiful it is, that I almost, it's gone, or it's almost gone. What's that? It just used up more than the other ones are. You can tell the colors that I love. The other one in this particular palette, this palette, is this yellow, because it's like a true yellow, full bright thing. So, when I ask my honey, how does my makeup look? He does not automatically say it looks good. He says, the pink is too high on the left side. The green over there needs to be arched more, because on the one side it's straight and it's arched on this side. Like, he's really actually tells me, like, what it really is, what it really looks like. So, I know I do have some specific trouble with getting this this arch correct. Okay, so is that even? How do you even tell, I guess the reason why I'd never get it even is probably because I don't know how to tell. How's that? I'm asking you. Well, it'll have to work for now. It doesn't have to be perfect right now. Doing a video, and I'm like, it doesn't have to be perfect. I don't think we should, push ourselves to always be perfect or do things perfectly. As long as you enjoy what you're doing, and when it's done, if you think it looks pretty, who cares? Okay, so I'm going to put away the James Charles palette. And let's see. I think I'm going to put away the Kaleidoscope palette as well. And I'm just going to stick with this Eloise the Queen palette that Erica got me. Because what they've got in here is this really batty blue. I love this blue. It's just so neat. And then this is my go-to for purple. That is the little bit of purple that I put in my eyebrows. I didn't put very much. This is mostly pink, honestly. It doesn't look like it, but it's mostly like a pink color. Okay. Blue. I'm not sure which brush to use. Okay, at some point you just have to choose even if you don't know what you're doing. I chose this little tiny I don't know the angle of the camera if I'm doing it wrong. Okay, so this is where I can't get the sides to ever be the same. This is really hard for me. So, the only reason why I'm able to do things wrong so much is because I got all the time in the world for that. I am on disability, so that helps. I still work. I make earrings out of sealskin. And please don't be upset about that. That's culture. That's my culture. We do hunt and eat seals in Alaska. Alaska Native people do. Not everybody. Alaska Native people do hunt and eat seals. And then, whatever we are going to eat, we're certainly going to use the fur and the skins, to every last scrap of it. And so I make earrings and other jewelry out of sealskin. And that's just, it's for us, it's sustainable. Subsistence up here is sustainable. We're not over, I don't know what that word is. We don't overhunt and we don't overfish our resources. It's very sustainable the way that we do things. So I make jewelry in general out of sealskin, moose hide, rabbit fur, and like I don't know what else. That's about it, I guess. I used to bead earrings, and that's how I started out selling. But eventually, I got access to my skins, and I would much rather just cut fur than bead. I don't like beading. I never did like it. I used to cuss the whole time that I would bead, but I finally just got to a point where I don't have to bead anymore. I can cut fur. But I make all kinds of jewelry out of moose hide, sealskin, rabbit fur, and I guess that's about it. I have beaver fur and some other stuff. I don't know. Okay. Do you think those look even? Yeah, I think they kind of turned out kind of even. Not perfect, but good enough. That's what I love. Okay, so back to the tiny purple one that I used up here to define my pink eyebrows. And back to the purple that is my go-to Eloise the Queen palette. So purple always looks great in the corners of the eye. I do not know why. It just does. And I have always stuck with that formula for a long time because I've never found another color that just goes so well right there. And then I do orange on the inside or gold. Cool. So there's the purple. I'm gonna end up going over this with green again, like, because you see how it kind of faded when I did the pink. Okay, anyways, not the point. The point is that we're gonna do gold. We're gonna do gold inside of here, and then we'll put it to come here a little bit, and so that it blends. Some of this going on here, the orange, gold, pink. I'm gonna blend it all with some gold, and that really ties it all together. You'll see. You'll see. Oh, you'll see. Gonna do this angle one. I don't know. I overextended that. So, I don't know what I mean by that, but basically, I don't like what I did. Oh, there we go. That's cool. Yeah, that works. That's got to be evened out somehow. Okay, and then I just use my fingers to blend it usually just a little bit. Not good enough. Much better. Cool. So oh shoot, I meant to go over that green. That's okay, it turned out alright. So I trim the hairs on my eyebrows so that they're like even or whatever. And I was trimming my eyebrows and I cut my eyelashes a tiny bit and I was so upset. We all have beauty trauma, but I mean, okay, and then so I usually use some kind of paper to get the excess off. Like this pink down here, a little bit of green there. I usually use some kind of paper, like toilet paper, paper towel. I don't know why it seems to work best for me. Honestly, what works the best is baby wipes, but I'm pretty sure that I messed up my eyes from doing that for a long time. I don't think you're supposed to get whatever is in baby wipes. I don't think you're supposed to get it all up in your eyeballs, and I did. Oh my gosh, oh no. Okay. See, it comes off really a lot when you do some kind of paper product. I got a tiny bit of mascara up here, and then when I tried to wipe it off, I made the situation way worse, and it sucked. The blue is starting to come off now. I never even got the black off, and I smeared my blue, and it just turned all bad. Do I fix it or do I leave it? What do you think? Leave it. It looks fine. You look fine, girl. Everything's good. Everything's good. You don't have to worry anymore. Makeup is all done. Now, it normally takes, this video was an hour, but I was talking the whole time, and I don't normally stop and talk while I'm doing my makeup, so it usually only takes me about 15 minutes to do it. Maybe one time I will do that just quicker and without talking, and see how it goes, if I could show you that way. But this is, to me, it's pretty good. I think it turned out okay. Got gold, orange, pink, green, blue, purple, like a mauve pink color. More gold in there. I'm pretty happy. I think it turned out great. The only thing I am gonna do though is go back over the green. You can never, your brightest colors, you want them to be bright, and even if that means you gotta spend a little extra time, you want your brightest colors to really shine and stand out. See, so much better. Okay, once again, do not try this at home. Always have fun. And probably don't need to be this extreme with your makeup. Matter of fact, I mean, there's situations where people have told me to tone it down, but I cannot tone it down. And especially like, okay, look at my shirt. Does this look like I should be wearing all these colors? My shirt, colors, shirt, colors.